Hey folks, Charlie Sims here and welcome to my channel. Hope you are having a nice day. Today we will be doing the Every Room is One Tile Bigger challenge by James Turner. And if you haven't watched James Turner's video, basically you start with a one tile room and then every room after that, after your last room, is one tile bigger. So you start at one and then you get a 2-tile room and then a 3-tile, but these rooms do not have to connect. That's what James said in his video. So the first thing I do straight away is a cupboard under the stairs. Then I do a 2-story pantry and I use the spandrel to open up that room, but I can move it, so I figured it still counts as a room. The other room I do is a 3-tile half bathroom, and then I do a built-in dresser. So those are all of the little rooms. And here, so I had to do, for my stairs, I had to do 9 tiles. The dining room that I work out is 10 tiles, and now I'm just working out a kitchen. A kitchen that is 12 tiles. Sorry about that, I've got my notes on me because I do it like in a funny order, just to avoid doing the upstairs before the downstairs. But I think, so the aim here, the reason that I'm doing the interior before the exterior is in the hopes of having a nice floor plan. But obviously the problem with this is the exterior looks a little weird. Well, it just ends up being really long, as you can probably tell already. That's me just sorting out the 6-tile bathroom at the top. And now I'm doing a 13-tile parent room. So just to recap, and we will count them all later. 1 cupboard under the stairs, 2 pantry, 3 half bathroom downstairs. My 4-tile room is a built-in dresser. The 5-tile is an entryway with a little desk, nook. 6 tiles is the upstairs bathroom. 7 tiles is a child's room upstairs. 8 tiles is the upstairs stairs. So the landing, sorry. 9 is the downstairs stairs, so the corridor with the stairs in. Honestly, what are these notes? Downstairs stairs, great note taking. Number 10 is the 10 tiles, sorry, is the dining room. We've got a living room that's 13 tiles and we've got a kitchen that's 12 tiles. And then we have another child's room that starts off being 10 until I realise also the living room is 10, and then we make it 14. And yeah, I actually think that the outside was pretty easy to roof. I do have some roofing troubles, but if you're ever short on inspiration and you're thinking, how can I make my builds more interesting, I would definitely go interior first, especially if you're more, you enjoy doing interior a bit more than the exterior, which isn't the case for me. I kind of like them both, but sometimes I do the whole interior first trick just to get like a more interesting layout. And as I said, it makes sense with the goal here, which was literally so the floor plan wasn't really weird. Yeah, and I think it ends up looking all right. It ends up being a little suburban, and I pretty it up, and I do change this porch eventually because it's looking a bit weird. There's like an intersection between that other roof next to it. And now, yeah, I'm just working out a little front porch with that door from Nifty Knitting that I love. And we will decorate the inside. I just put some like base furniture pieces down to like work out if it was going to look okay on the inside and all make sense and no windows are blocking. That's another thing about doing windows last. You do end up like rejigging some things in the interior as you make the exterior. But it's just an interesting little thing to do, and I think it really fit with this challenge, doing the interior first. So we are now going to go on to... Oh, right, this is me counting. And I think... Did I work out? Yes, I'm like, the dining room's 10 squares, and then this front bedroom is 10. So... but that actually works out being okay, because we just extend that, and then that makes 4, because there's 4 tiles at the front. So that actually didn't complicate things. I was worried for a second that that was going to complicate things, and that's the only mishap I actually have. As you can see, there is a house to the right of this house, and that was my first attempt. And well, it wasn't really, because I got all of the numbers wrong. It was like late at night, and I just couldn't count. But this one's right, and we'll double check it at the end and go in and take a look. And yeah, the furnishing of this, what's it furnished like? Just a typical suburban, to be honest. Like, I think it's kind of cute inside. I quite like the colour scheme. Oh yeah, this is me figuring out the roof. So that, I don't like that clipping from the 2 roofs, and I do end up sorting that out, and I pull this out, and then we just end up having like a little awning, and I think that looks cute, that kind of works. And then I remove this at the front because it's looking a bit strange, and then that's when I make the awning, and I think that looks okay. I mean, it's not the best, but I think that looks all right. And this is just me doing the outside. So again, just prettying up the house, because it's a bit weird. It's a bit long. We do actually fit in a little backyard. I didn't think I'd be able to, but we do put a little backyard in, and it doesn't matter how many tiles the backyard is, because it's not a room. And yeah, this is just me adding some trees in just to fill out this really empty bit on the right. But you know, you could put them together and they could be you could copy this, put 2 together, and it could be like some nice terrace houses, I think. And I think maybe that was the inspiration for my floor plan, because it does feel very like my old semi-detached Georgian home that I used to live in my parents' house. And that had, yeah, a cupboard under the stairs. Although, I mean, it's not really a cupboard under the stairs because it's The Sims. It's like a cupboard next to the stairs. And I think I think James actually does that little desk nook. So I kind of like nick that from James, because the thing is with this this challenge is you just randomly get like 1 tile on the side of a room. And, you know, at the start with the small rooms, which can be a little bit interesting for you know, trying to decide what furniture should go where. And I actually, this living room is like a different colour scheme for me. It's green and grey, which is a different palette for me actually, but I think it turns out looking pretty nice. Very cooling and calming, I think, the green and the grey. And yeah, this is just me trying to find some wall art. There's kids here, so I think about that kooky one, but then I just change it for just like a plainer one. And I don't think there's much for kids downstairs, but there's a 7 tile kids room, and then there's a 14 tile kids room. And the 14 one is filled with lots of stuff for both the kids, I imagine. Now I'm just making a kitchen, and I actually think the kitchen really works out. I kind of like, we've got this little corner nook for all of the kitchen stuff, and yeah, I like that it faces the there's a door out to the backyard, and yeah, I think it's just nice. It looks nice with that pantry, and I like that it doubles as a mudroom. I don't know, I like it. Do you like it? And yeah, the pantry makes it feel so much more open as well because of that spandrel trick that I used. I don't think it's cheating, but let me know in the comments. I think it's like, I like to call it a workaround or a loophole. But yeah, that was just me working out, putting some wall art in the living room. And now we're on to the parents' bedroom, which I partially furnished. And I decided to put a vanity table in that corner because we already had the dresser here. And I think that makes sense for the master bedroom, that you would have like a big dresser in the room. So I thought, oh, perfect opportunity for me to use the vanity table that I just really never use. It does block the windows. Some things do block the windows. It's just, It's just what happens when you go about this in the way I have, you know, bits of furniture first, room first, interior first, just happens sometimes. And now I'm working out the little bathroom. There's a 6 tile bathroom, and then the landing is 8 tiles. And that's me just swapping the sink out because I prefer that parenthood sink. Put a little fun kid-like rug by the bath because, you know, it's the kids area, the upstairs, which I quite like that it's separated like that. Actually, I do normally put the parents' room upstairs, but I don't mind this. I think I'm a bit optimistic trying to fit that craft table in, so I removed that. And then I think I put like, oh yes, I put that cabinet there to look like a kind of fitted wardrobe. Do that trick, and then there's a side table, and that's really all that this kid's got. But I imagine that this kid goes into their siblings' room, and that's where they, you know, just play dolls. I think I put a dollhouse in there and just all the fun kid stuff. Put a couple of seat cushions in there as well, and I've also got, I do put a swing set out down as well. So I initially want to put this science table, but then I just think, oh, it's, you know, they've still not really got any fun. So I end up putting a dollhouse in because I just think out of everything you'd have in a kid's room, given limited space, it'd probably be a dollhouse, not a science table. But yeah, and then, yeah, as I said, on the exterior, at the front, I put a swing set, so we actually don't have any room in the backyard. So there's a bit of fun for the kids here. And I think this is actually like quite a nice family home. Small, but, you know, you could definitely play in this, I think. Yeah, I think it ends up being good. And yeah, I just clutter up the kids' room because I always think kids have just got so much random stuff everywhere. And then I give the kid 2 puffs. Parfaits, and that's just to symbolise that, you know, they both hang out in that room, sitting on the parfaits, playing the dollhouse, because literally the other room is like half the size. So, oh sorry, I've got a croaky voice, I've not long woke up. And then I put a little rocking chair on the porch, but the porches are small, so I can't actually fit anything other than a rocking chair in, and I'm just adding some terrain paint. I'm just going to take it sip of tea for a second. As I am so croaky this morning, I understand. I did a build recently where I was really croaky in the morning. I'm gonna have to like stop doing voiceovers in the morning. Now I'm just adding some terrain paint, so it looks like the kids have like scuffed under where the swing is, and then I move this up 1 tile forward so that I can fit a little backyard in, and it doesn't matter how many tiles your backyard is. But as I said, at the end, because I know it was a little bit confusing, certainly for me, as I said, I got it wrong. This is my second attempt at this, because of how I went about it and the counting and the fact that I was trying to make the rooms really nice. And yet, I think just blatant miscounting from me. But we'll take a look now and we'll count it up. So, in order, we have a 1 tile cupboard under the stairs. Then we have a 2 tile pantry. Then we have a, oh sorry, I'm just missing that wallpaper in the pantry. I mean, not that it really matters, you can't really see it, but we also have a 3 tile half bathroom downstairs. Then we have a 4 tile built-in dresser. Then we have a 5 tile entryway with a desk nook. Then we have 6, which is our upstairs bathroom. 7 is our sad child room. It's the, I don't know, whatever child is least favourite, the middle child. This is our 8 tile landing. Now we've got to go downstairs because this is our 9 tile corridor with a staircase. Then upstairs is Oh, no, sorry, this isn't 10 tile. My notes, I need to update them. This is 14 tiles, so we've got to go back down and we've got to go to our 10 tile dining room. So this is the 10 tile dining room. This is the 11 tile living room. I'm counting as I go, that's why it's so slow on the camera. And this is the 12 tile kitchen. And then we will go into the 13 tile bedroom. And I actually really like the layout of this house. I'm not sure yet how I feel about the exterior of the home, but thank you very much for watching. We are now onto the screenshots. So if you liked this video, please hit the like button. And if you would like to see more content from me, please hit subscribe. Catch you later.